Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. Thank you for joining me for 12 days of Christmas fun. Today we're doing project number 8. So this is a little bit tricky one, this one, but bear with me. Hopefully I get through it and I show you what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm just going to check to see if I can find myself up here, and I have, so I'm just going to click on there and see if and it's all good. So this is a little project that we're going to do today. It's a cute little one, and this one you can store flat, and so you can make a heap of these. Actually got a bit of sticky there on my, I'll just grab that. I just don't want, I lost my rubber now. There it is. I've just got a little bit of glue there that I don't want sticking to my. Hi Jenny, thanks for joining. Hi Kathy, thanks for joining. So this little box here I'm going to make, and I'll show you one in a minute that I've got, but I'll take it apart. So it's just got a little belly band on it, and I'm just going to pull my sleeves up. It's a little bit warm in here. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower. Everyone's mowing their lawns today, I suppose Sunday. But this is a little box we're going to create. So like I haven't glued my sides, and this paper here is retired now, but you can you can make these ahead of time, and I'll just show you. You can just fold them up and like store them flat. So you don't have to make these and have boxes lying around, but you could just store them flat like that in a filing cabinet or wherever you'd like to store them. And when you're ready to use them, you just pop that up there, just open that, and you're ready to go. You just close it up, and but if you wanted to, if you was going to give this to somebody, you could glue on in here and glue those pieces down so the box stayed square, but I quite like the way it is. And what I was thinking about doing is like this would be a good little I don't know if one of these like little instant hot chocolate, so you could pop, see if that'll bend down, so you could pop a little hot chocolate in there. I'll just see if they fit. They probably won't. So let's see if I can bend that a little bit more. So you could probably pop a little hot chocolate in there with some little marshmallows, and there you go. So, and then you just pop your belly band back on, and away you go. So like I said, this one is the one that I lost my instructions for, and this one's a little bit complicated. It's easy once you know how to do it, but I want to show you how to do this, and I'm going to go slow and step by step. So but you can put anything in these, and they're cute little boxes. So hi Glenda, how are you? Hi Kathy, thanks for joining. Got 2 Kathys on this morning. So and here's another one that I've already made. So this is another one that's already glued down and ready to go, but I'm thinking I may have to glue the insides of those before I glue the rest of these down. So that's just another little one that I've made from the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. So, and like I said, you could just lay them flat, close them up like that, and lay them flat, and set them in a little container ready to go. So you'll have little gift boxes ready to go. But I think I need to glue the insides of there. So like I said, I have not made this one in a long time, and I had to make one of these the other day to make sure that how to fold it. So I've made a bigger template to very intriguing. Yeah, they are. So but anyway, I'll get started. I'll pop that one out of the way. What I'm going to use is, I'm going to use a piece of the Poinsettia, I think it's Poinsettia Place. So I'm going to use this one for my box. You need a 12 by 12 piece. And I'm just going to use a piece of real red and a piece of soft suede for my little pieces here. So I'm going to do those. I'll cut those as I go. Excuse me. And I forgot to grab a piece of Whistler White because I'll need a piece of that for my other little piece. But these ones here, you don't need to do a lot of gluing. So here is my template here. This is my big template. Hopefully I get it in. Hi Martha, thanks for joining. I thought I'd just use a plain colour here to show you how to do it, because it gets a little bit, I'm going to do this one, but I'll have this one on hand to show you roughly how to do it, so I'm not confusing you. So we're trying to like look at a pattern piece. So I'm going to grab my, and I forgot to say, if you join, pop on, let me know where you're watching from, because I have got 2 prize drawings that I'm going to draw at the end of my 12 days of Christmas fun. So one lucky winner within Australia will win the 12 projects that I'm making for the 12 days. So you'll get kits to create those all at home for yourself. But if you live out of Australia, I'll be giving away 2 cards, or I may even send one of these little projects flat in the mail, so that'll go in. So I may even give one of these away. So little project. So what I'm going to do is my first, doesn't matter which side you start off with, and it doesn't really matter because the patterns are going all the way around. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to pop it around that side, and I'm going to score my first score on one side at 1.5. So I'm going to score that at 1.5. So 1.5, and what I like about this, there's no cutting involved in this one, so make sure I score that. I'm going to score that again because I can't really see that line. So 1.5. Then I'm going to score it at 3. Hopefully you can see I was going to move my I might move that out of the way, so I'm going to move my, oh no, I'll leave that there now. So I'm going to score the next one at 3, because I seem to be moving my paper around underneath my scorer. So I've got 1.5, 3, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, then 8 1/4. This is the easy part, is the scoring. And then I'm going to go at 9, and then 10.5. And don't worry, I'll have all the measurements at the end of the video, like the scoring and that. And then you're going to turn it around to the other side, and then we're going to score it at 3. I'm going to score that at 3, 4.5, 4.5. And I like boxes that I can have already sitting there, like cute little boxes that you can pop anything in. So my next score is 7.5 and 9. Once you get it together, you work out the folds. It's quite easy after that. So there is all my that's all my scoring. So I'll just recap them quickly for you. It's sunny in Hobart. It's sunny up here in the northwest too. So yeah, we've got a quite light breeze. So so you're in Moray Field. Is it Moray Field? Is it how you say it in Queensland? In Rutherford, New South Wales is Jenny. Martha's in Colorado. Glenda's in Central Queensland. Good morning, Francis. How are you? And Kathy's in sunny Hobart. Well, I'm in sunny Devonport. So, Alrighty, so just to recap those quickly, we've scored it at 3, 4.5, 7.5 and 9. Then we turned it around and we scored it at 1.5, 3, 3.25 or 3.25, was 8.25, 9 and 10.5. So we're going to look where these little, I'll bring in my template. So we've got like two little score, we've got, I think it's a 1/2 inch, is it 1/2 inch, or I'll just quickly measure that. Yeah, I think it's 1/2 inch. I've lost my ruler now. So well, you've got two little, I think it's 1/2 inch or 1 inch. I'm trying to, no, it's 1/2 inch. So you've got 1/2 inch like little strips down here. So we're going to place our box there to begin with first. And what we're going to do is on each side, so this side we're going to bring this one here up to that second score line. So you've got a score line here, and you can see that. So all I'm doing is taking that one up and I'm making a triangle up to that that score line. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to grab my, so I've got my two little score lines running here, like the little pieces. So all I'm going to do, I don't know if that one side is easier, but I want to go in. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece up and I'm going to line it up to that line there. So once it's up to that line, I'm just going to fold that down, and maybe easier if you pre-score all your pieces first. I might do that. I keep forgetting about that. So I'm just going to pre-fold on all these score lines first. Might make it easier to show you then. So, but once you've done one, it's quite easy to do. So I think that's all I've got. I've got another one in there. So, and then I'm going to turn it around and re-scoop, like trying to work out where they all are. So, and I think I've got another one there. And another one there. And I think that's all the pieces that I've done. I've done that one. Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, so now I've got all my pieces all pre-folded. I've got those two little, that little 1 or 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch piece there. I think it's 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, it is 3/4 of an inch because we've got 3 and then 3 3/4. So the little, you have those pieces there. So this is how our box is going to fold. So you're going to bring that piece up like that, and you're going to bring, and I'll show you on the template in a minute once I got all these down. So, and then we're going to turn it around to the opposite side, and we're going to take that down to that score line, and then we're going to take that one down to that score line. So you should have that, and if I bring my other piece in, you'll see all those are all going up to that score line. So you're sort of making it like a diamond. So I hope you're following. I haven't confused you yet. Hi Christy, thanks for joining. You're in Brisbane. Francis, hi Roslyn, thanks for joining. Who else have I missed? Hi Sally, thanks for joining. So you should have that fold there. So what we're going to do now, and this is the trickiest bit, so once we've got that and we've got those two little pieces, because this is going to, these both are going to fold in. So what we're going to do first to create our box is we're going to open that one. Actually, I'm just working out, and we're going to fold that one down. I'm trying to work out how, and what we're going to do is we're going to fold that piece. This piece has got to come in, and it's going to create, this is the bit that, and this piece here is going to fold over. So you sort of reinforcing it, and it's going over that, you're bringing that little bit in there and you're reinforcing this bit up to there. So did you understand what I meant there? So I'll take it back around this way, because I'll see if I can do it up that way. So that's that way. So what we're doing is we're poking this little bit here in here. So you're poking that little bit in, and you're sort of bringing that back up onto itself. So, and I'll show you what I'll bring this other one in and show you what I mean on this, because it might be easier for you to. So you've got your piece there, so you're going to bring that piece in and you're going to fold into this corner. So you're sort of pinching that in, and this piece is going to come up to go level with that piece. So, but I'll show you again on here. So we've done both those sides, so I'm going to turn it around. And we're just going to bring this piece up, and we're going to push that into that corner. So you've got the corner part here, so this is going to go in, and while that's going in, this one's not going to, this piece here is coming up. So, and you've got that piece there done already. And then this piece here, I'm going to do the same thing, because that wanted to close in there. But once you've done one side, it tends to, so all I'm doing is just pushing that into there and bringing that up to line up to there. And if you get to that stage, it's done. It's easy. You've mastered that. Like I said, that is the hardest part of all to do. But now that I've got all those pieces all down, what I like to do, actually, just make double sure that that's on the right side. And then I just like to fold, I'll fold those pieces down. So I'm folding over onto that score line and making sure that they touch into the center. So I'll put that aside and I'll show you on this one, like again. So we've got our piece like this, and then you're just going to fold each corner up to that second score line. So you've got a score line here and you've got a score line there. So you're going to fold those up, turn them around, fold all those ones up, and then we're going to bring this one in to make our little flap that goes down like that. And then we're going to do the same thing, and then bring our little flap up to there, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to push that in and bring that one up to there, and then the same up there. So then you should have that little section there, and then all we do is we fold over onto that line here. So you'll have one line at the end, so we just fold the whole lot over into that one, and then we fold the whole lot of this over into that one. So then that's creating our little box. So are you following? I haven't confused you. Just understand what I'm doing. So like I said, that is our box happening there. So now we've got to glue all our little bits. So I'm going to bring this bit in here, and so what we're going to do is reopen it up, and I'm just going to I'm just trying to work out, because one of these little ones I'm trying on this other one here is when I opened it up. Okay, I'll find my other one. I'm just working out where I needed to glue, and I think it was this little one here when we open it up. So I really need to put a little bit of glue. I'm going to try putting a little bit of glue into here, because I want to glue this bit here down as well. So pop that one over there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue all these little pieces here down first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just popping a little bit of glue, if my glue wants to come out, and I like to use glue. So I'm just going to glue, I forgot to do that one. So I'm gluing just under this little piece here, because I want to glue this down so I make it nice and secure. So it was good instructions. thank you. So I wanted to make it as clear as anything, because I know sometimes so what I'm going to do now is you have a little piece here. I'm just popping a little bit of glue just under, so because I'm just gluing those little pieces there down. So you don't have to, but I just like to glue these down because I like to make it. So once you've got that part, I'm just going to turn it around and I'm going to do the same thing, so I don't want to confuse you all at once. But once you've done one or a couple, you'll get the drift. And I love these boxes. I made this one, well actually I'll show you. This is one I made years ago, and I actually had to pull it apart, and that's not even the Stampin' Up paper. So I actually pulled it all apart so I could show you how to recreate it. So that's how long ago I made this, and I can't remember where I got this idea from, so I can't give credit to where I got it from, but I know it was a lot of years ago before I did Stampin' Up. So all I'm doing now is I've glued all those pieces down. So once you've glued them down, that's what you've got. So the next bit to do is we're going to glue. So I'm just going to make sure that they're folding. So I'm going to grab my bone folder, and I've lost that. So thanks, Glenda. I'm happy that so I'm just giving that a crease down, so I know that it's going to fold just nicely when I just want to make sure that they're lined up before and another thing is to give these a good crease down too. So I'm just opening them up and I'm just giving them a good crease down. So, and you can see it's once you get it all together, it is quite a little nice compact box. So this is the one that I wanted to do a few videos ago, but I lost my instructions. So so now what we're going to do is I'm going to open that back up, and now that I've gave it a good, so we're going to glue this little piece here. So we're going to glue all this piece here, but don't go up here because this is going to cross over. Sorry, don't glue up here, so just glue inside this little part here. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just popping a little bit of glue into that piece, up to that little, you'll see a little line like so. I'm just popping a tiny little bit into there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side because we need to do these together. So, and then I'm going to pop a little piece along this little part here. I think this is, I'll either bugger it up, or because I don't want that little flap. So I've got glue around this part here, glue on this part here, and glue just in that little section there. In that little section there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay that down, and I'm just going to grab my bone folder, and I'm just going to give that just a little push down, and hopefully I'm going to leave that side. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Actually, what have I done there? I think I might have gone in too far, but that's okay. It's all good. So I'm just going to pop glue on the same little section. So I'm going to pop glue. Oh, it's not coming out. On that little section there. And on this little section here. And then this little piece here. And then I'm just going to glue that down. In a moment of a truth, I'll just see whether I've done it right, or I've mucked up on. It wouldn't be unusual for me to muck up. So here goes nothing. So now you should be able to open it up, and did I glue? Was that the one that I glued down? Okay. So I'm trying to work out. Okay. I'm just trying to work out these little bits. And there you go. I've worked them. So it's just a matter of bringing them up, and and that little piece, I thought I glued it down. You probably need to give that, and I did glue the right bit, so that's good. So I just need to give that a little bit of a fold down, because in my other one, I'll show you in a minute what I mean. So now we should have a little box that opens, and there you go. That is your, and for some reason I've gone a little bit off there, but yeah, mine's gone a little bit funny for some reason, and I don't know why, but maybe I'm just going to have a look at that one. Maybe no, that one's fine. I don't know what I've done, but I've gone a little bit off there, but that's okay. It's still closes, and it's still doing the same thing. So there is your box. So, and it wasn't that hard at all. What do you think? Do you think that was hard? So, but yeah, I don't know, that side there has gone a little bit funny for some reason, and I don't know why. So maybe I'm just trying to sort of bowed out a little bit there. So, but if you wanted to, like I said, if you was giving it to somebody, you could glue these little pieces. I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to bring that back a bit. You can put some glue in here and in here, and just glue those to the side, so that makes that box. And no, it's fine. To me, it just looks like it's but yeah. So that is your little box. So I'm going to pop that aside, and I'm going to start doing the bits like I've done on here. So I'm just going to I'll bring in I need to cut some of these off because they're too big. So I'm just going to cut, actually I'm going to cut a piece off from my belly band. So I'm just going to cut, I think I cut a 1-inch piece. Just going to see what that one was. What do I have? 1 1/4 I had there for that. So I'm just going to cut off 1 1/4 piece. Actually, not there. And I'll pop him aside, and I'll work out how much I need for him. So so that's for my belly band. And I'm just going to cut a piece off here just for my circles. And I don't need that one anymore, so that's real red. And I'm just going to cut a piece of this off too. Don't need to be a very big strip. So I can do my my little pieces of there. And I had a piece of Whisper White that I sort of lost in Minecraft room on my desk. There it is. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, did I tell you that I'm using Warm Hugs? So I'm going to use Warm Hugs, and this one here I've got for you. Actually, I might do that one again for you, and I'm going to put the little cup. So I'm going to do both of the cups and that. So I'll show you how I done all that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do my stamping. And I forgot to grab my stamps. Do you like that little box, Kathy? So it's a cute little one. Well, if you know me, this is all I've done the whole for my 12 days of Christmas fun. is been all boxes, and I've lost all my blocks. They're all over here from on stage yesterday, so I've got to try to find them. So I had blocks going everywhere, I had stamps going everywhere, and I've got a mess in here, so but that's okay. I can work in chaos, so I'm going to do that same one again. So I'm going to grab For You, and I'm going to grab that. So I'm going to use both of those in a minute. So I need the outside one of that. I think that's all I needed was that one. So I'm just going to pop him on. So I've got him, and I'll need that one in a second because I can't stamp that one on yet until I've cut that piece out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my pieces on. So I'm going to do this in, I was thinking about, where are we? Real Red for that one. And so I'm going to grab my Real Red. I'm just going to stamp that For You. So I'm just going to stamp that onto my Whisper White, and then I'm going to get rid of that, and then on the piece of on the soft suede, I'm going to use soft suede as well, and I'm going to ink like colour on colour. So I'm going to do this little piece here, and I'm just going to ink that up. So, and pop that back up there. I will leave that out again. I'll need that for the, so pop him over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss. So I did enjoy on stage. Did you? Did you go, Glenda? So I'm just going back to have a quick look. I've haven't really. You love it. Awesome, awesome, nice little box. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. And I've gone off track then of what I was doing. So I'm going to bring in my cut and emboss machine. So every now and again I seem to call this my big shot. So yeah, I'm slowly remembering what it is. So I'm just going to take that over there a little bit more so you can see. I'll just make sure that I'm under there. And I'm going to be cutting a few pieces together. So I'm going to pop that piece up there, and I'm going to pop this one here. And I've misplaced my dies. There they are. So I'm going to, in the warm hugs, I'm going to be cutting. So I'm cutting those two shapes out first. And I need that other little one there. So, and he's going to cut out our other piece. But I want to the Real Red piece there. And this is just going to go over the top of that. You're just only lining up the circle in the middle. So hopefully I've got that lined up. I'm going to grab my, just push him over there a bit so he's on. And I'm just going to slide him back. And I'm just going to cut those two pieces out. And I'm just going to grab, that's my little red piece. Pop him over there. And that's my other piece there. And I'm just going to push that piece back through. And this little piece here, that little white piece that come out of there, we'll need that in a minute. But I'm going to pop this little piece of soft suede on, and we're going to grab that hexagon. It's like a hexagon. So all I'm going to do is line it up with the shape of the end of the hexagon, if that's what you call it. So I'm just going to push that out a little bit more so I can get my plate in. And I'm just going to cut that out too. So hopefully I'll cut that out. So I'm going to get rid of this after I get this piece out, and it's stuck to my bit. So I'm going to get rid of that. And let me get myself organised here. So like I said, that was cut from that piece, and I didn't cut it very straight. And this piece here was cut from that one, and from that, and that's all I used in those ones. And the other one has disappeared. Oh no, here he is. And that's my red piece there. So before I put the we're gonna grab I'm gonna grab my little block, and I'm gonna take this little one here. It's the outline of the cup, so I'm gonna do that in actually going to do that in my soft suede. So I'm just inking up the outline of that, and I'm going to pop that into the center of that cup, up that circle that cuts out of the center of there. So so I've got that piece, and I'm going to take that off. So I need to get rid of that coffee cup. So I just want to, oh, what are you doing, Michelle? Ah, no, you just see me stick my finger in it. Okay, you didn't go? Yeah, no, my first on stage was, I went to Sydney last year in November, and this year, like, I had to do it online, but still pretty good. So I still enjoyed it, but not as much as I would enjoy it if I was with a whole heap of other people. So what I'm doing is I've got that next little bit there, and that's we're gonna stamp that on the inside of our cup. And I think I stamped off that one. I'm trying to find a piece that I can stamp off on. So I'm going to stamp off, and did I stamp off? Yeah, I did. So I'm going to ink that up. I'm just going to stamp that off once, and I'm going to sit that over to the cup and hopefully stamp it on so it's, and that's our little cocoa, well, that's what I think anyway, my little cocoa cup. So I can get rid of that now that I've stuck my finger in it and had it go everywhere. So we're going to start putting all these together. So I'm going to pop that one on there. I popped all these up with glue, except for the this one I popped dimensionals on that one because I wanted that popped up, and I had my little cup popped up as well. But you can do it however you like. So all I'm doing here, popping a bit of glue on there, and I'm centering this into the center of there, because I've gone over a little bit, but that's not going to matter. So, but I've got that centered anyway there, and that's just going to be glued onto the real red piece. So, and actually quite like all these together, it's quite pretty. So, and that's that piece there. And then I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop, I might have to take a photo of my side of my table here, because I was so tired yesterday from the last couple of days of being on the online, and my eyes were just so, they'd just gone really weird. Make sure you line this up with the cup. So all I've done was stuck a dimensional on there, and I've got that. So once you've got that part, we're just going to pop some dimension. Actually, what did I do there? No, I'll leave that one for a minute because I did something completely different. So I'm going to grab my box, I'm going to open it up and work out which way you want to have it, because one goes further along, and then you open the other one. Actually no, they both go, go, so work out which way you want to have it, if you like it that way or you like it that way, and I like it that way. So once you've got that, work out which way you want it. Actually, I'm going to go the other way. So, and then you grab your belly band and work out where you want it, which I might take that down a little bit because I can snip off. And then just do this very lightly around your box. And yeah, so I actually used a whole 12 by 1 1/4 piece, and I'm just working it where I want it. So, and that's where I want it. So once you've worked out where you want it, pop a little bit of glue. Okay, I need to open mine. I had to take the lid off my glue. So once you've worked out and you've got your box where you want it, pop your piece around for your belly band. And so I'm just going to glue all that piece there, and I'm just going to, and what did I do? I went too far with the glue. Okay, so I'm going to try to wipe off. I'm going to start again with that. So I'm going to get rid of that piece, and I'm going to start again. So now I've got glue everywhere. Okay, I've lost my white. I'm going to start again. Actually, I'll see if I can, what I can do with that piece. Maybe if I go the other way around. I'll try that. See if I can go the other way around. And no, I'm not. So that's going to sit up there. I'll get rid of that piece altogether. And I'll have to run and grab another. Actually, I had a piece here. Ta-da! I had a piece already cut, but so this time I'm just going to cut 1 1/4. Cut 1 1/4 off that one, and you can have it as long as you like. You don't have to have it as 1 1/4 like me, but right. So here we go again. It wouldn't be. Right. So here we go again. This time we're gonna take that one a little bit more further, and so I'm just going to snip a little bit off that. Okay, lost my scissors. So I'm just going to snip a little bit off. You're not going to see this underneath, under here. So this time I'm going to pop glue to there. And this time we'll see how we go. And there is your belly band, like once you've worked it out, and mine might be a little tiny bit big now that okay, I'm going to push that up there a bit more. And you already, I think you all know how to make belly bands, but okay, what have I done there? Once you put them on and off enough times, they'll be okay. I could probably snip a little bit more of that off there. So get my, and once you pop the other little piece on, you're not going to see that anyway. So mine will have to go to the side a little bit because but it's okay. I might poke some little things in there anyway. So I'm going to sit mine. You could sit it on the side there if you like, that way. It's just, or you can pop it on the side there. So it's completely up to you. So what I'm going to do now is just going to grab my dimensionals, and all I'm going to do is pop one there and one there. Take those off. Pop another one there if you like. I might pop another one in there just for safe measures. And I am actually gonna go this side because I quite like it that way. But I might even put a couple little and you can't even tell where I had that. So there you go. So that is my cute little, I think I was more complicated doing this part than I was the part that I thought was going to be hard. But that is my little project. And I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, grab a little bit of Winker Stella. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of Winker Stella onto that little cup. And if you wanted to, you could, but I don't think it needs any rhinestones or anything like that. So it's got enough little shimmer in there. And like I said, I'll open that back up. So hopefully it'll come off. You just open that up, and then yeah, pop your little, like I'm gonna pop a little instant hot chocolate in mine. So and you can get some little marshmallows to go in there as well. So pop a little hot chocolate in there, and pop in the other way around. And then close him up and pop your belly band on, and we're done. So, and there you go, cute little box. And that's the one that I made a while back, and like I said, and that's the other one that yeah, so I'll decorate this one up, and there you go. I'll be nearly ready for Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I had a lot of fun creating this sort of box. I like doing, especially ones that you can lay flat and you can use when you're ready to. So you loved it, Sally. So I'm glad you loved the project too today. Oh, that's good. So I've got another little cute one tomorrow. Tomorrow one's a real simple one. So yeah, so that should be a lot of fun too. So that tomorrow's one's a lot simpler than this one. But yeah. So but anyway, I will be back again tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Sorry I was a bit late today, but tomorrow I'll be back at 11 o'clock to do number 9, and I'm getting close to the end. So but then I'll go back to my normal Monday and Friday lives. So yeah, so I'll go back to probably card making, because I think I'll be due for card making by then. So but I do have another card project in the next 4 days. Actually no, I've got 2 cards and I've got 2 projects left to go, and that'll be it. So yeah, so it'll be a bit sad. I'll have to start some other like some other little thing. I might even continue on with box making, with just different things every now and again. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I will catch you tomorrow at 11 o'clock for another one. So alrighty then, enjoy your day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.